It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. He grounds it sharply to third. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting first, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Red Bryant. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com.
Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, not shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javier Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Ready now, Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 5. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Crawford digging in next, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Crawford.
He's set, and the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bryant is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. Dives, and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We played 2.5. No score on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with...
At the plate now, Yu Darvish, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and Cueto starts him out with strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Tagged by Posey will be too late, safe at home plate. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. from the stretch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that brings up Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, Donovan Solano. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Yastrzemski stands at second with no outs. Takes this the other way to right. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. And he is in there.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there. 2 down. And this throw gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next to the gun, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Evan Longoria.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Hal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Popped him up. Crawford over to his right. 1 out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
1 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Cueto's ready. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down, as that could be two bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
In now, Donovan Solano. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Dan Winkler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Dan Winkler.
In now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate, Evan Longoria.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. Last half of the 5th coming up. Giants on top, 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run, as it's now a 7-3 game. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Cueto's ready and delivers. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Giants 7 and the Cubbies 3. Tyler Chatwood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. This is in the air out to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's gonna make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled off. The pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Giants 7 and the Cubs 4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt as he rips it on the ground to second.
He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well hit deep down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there, and he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case on this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-1. Three runs already home here. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cueto's ready. 1-0 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs. Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
Yeah, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw.
The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Austin Slater will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew.
Settling in now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. And that ends the inning. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
1-1 the count. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Ian Happ stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he's in safely to 3rd as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 39, Andrew.
Cameron Maben will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 the count. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded weakly toward third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the RBI triple. 9th inning coming up. It's down to 1 here at 9-8. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th. Score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Donovan Solano. He went deep back in the 5th.
The second base. Donovan Solano.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Stepping into the box, Alex Dickerson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Half has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher,
Now batting, Buster Posey. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Number 33 will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Evan Longoria. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally.
The batter, number 35.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ready on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Howe is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded. They lead it 9-8. Number 33 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33.
Chris Bryant will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game.
Third baseman,
Reyes Maranta comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
First pitch on its way. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.